So, okay, a lot of people ask me, I need more on TPR. Can you do a video on TPR, please? So, this video is about TPR. Now, TPR is total physical response. Now, it's just like it sounds. Your total physical and how that responds. So it's using gestures. Okay, if you've seen sign language or you've played the game of gestures or even charades, you can do TPR. You can do it. You really can. So there's no like wrong way, really. So I know the argument is, well, it's not real TPR. It's not really TPR. Yes, the term TPR, total physical response, is thrown around a lot because true total physical response is when the students, when the child or the learner is also doing the motions. So you are associating motions with vocabulary. You're associating these gestures with vocabulary, and then they are doing it in turn with the vocabulary to help it stick. Now, teaching online, you're already trying to teach the vocabulary. You're already trying to get them to understand, get them to repeat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My earrings. Oh, I'm naked without them. Thank you, Jude. Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a go. Ready? 1, 2, say up, up, and away. I can do without earrings. Okay. You're already trying to teach the vocabulary side of it. You're already trying to teach the comprehension side of it. You're already trying to get them to do what you do, and you have 30 minutes to do it. Whereas in, you know, like in a traditional brick and mortar classroom, you'd have more than 30 minutes to do it. So you have 30 minutes to do it, and you're trying to build rapport and all the other things that you're trying to do. So there's so much to be taken into consideration. Now, that's why teaching online, they don't really have like strict rules on you. I gotta get them to do it too. They don't really have strict rules on that. If they're not doing it with you, that's okay. But if they are willing to do it with you, great. Now, the older kids, most likely they won't. The younger kids, they'll jump up and do it with you. So I'm gonna go through some different tips on being successful with TPR. I did a video previously with like simple TPR gestures. I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail, but you'll get the gist, and then you'll be natural. So I talk with my hands naturally. That's just what I do. I talk with my hands. And some of you may know that my mother is blind. My mother is actually deaf and blind. And so by me talking with my hands, it's just, when I'm talking with my mother, we are talking with our hands. So this is, it just comes second nature for me to use my hands when I'm talking. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do that too, to just use your hands when you're talking. That's just my thing. So here we go. Let's get started. I'm going to go through and I'm going to list different words with TPR. So you have, this means it's your turn to speak. Well, it's their turn. So you're waiting for them to speak. And that's universal. When they see you do this, that's kind of like, think about when you're like, huh? What did you say? What? What was that? And so then they know that you're waiting to hear something from them. This tells them that you want them to pay attention to your mouth. Their eyes are automatically going to go to your mouth because you're pointing to your mouth. You lean in a little bit, and that tells them to pay attention. Now, you're trying to get them to circle. 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 That tells them that you want them to circle. Or write. Write. You write. That shows right. Now, if they can do that too, like, yes, right. Good. Right. And we all know that this is good. So, good job. Then there's, you know, Then there's the, where is it? Where? That shows that you're looking for something, right? If you're looking for something, isn't that how we look? Where? So, where is the ball? Ball. So you might bounce the ball or you might throw the ball. 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 Whatever emotions you want to attach to that vocabulary, go for it. And then when they see you do it, they know that that's what that word means. So just remember when you're going through the lesson, then when they see you do it, then that will help them tie in the word that you taught them with that gesture. Okay? And then you're talking about fly. Fly. That may be like in an airplane. That's one way you can fly. Or you can go, fly. Or you can even bring it in smaller. Fly. Fly. And then most likely they're going to do it with you, especially those younger ones. Fly. Good. And then some people want to know about like more complex words. Okay. So you see how simple that is, how you can just tie some motions in there. Now, if you're talking about, there's lessons that say this, that, those, these. Now, simple. Here's, well, I don't want to say simple. This, that, those, these. These are ways that I teach it. So if I'm saying this, I say this, this, that, 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 this, that. Okay? This means it's here. It's here. This, that, it's over there. That. Okay? That's how I teach this, that. Now those. Those. Or sometimes I put two fingers out. Those. Those. Meaning there's more than one. Over there. Those. Those. These. These. Meaning there's stuff. You know, like stuff. Stuff here. These. Now, if I'm wanting them to make a decision, like if I'm asking them, what color? What color? And I might color with my pen. What color? You know, like a balance where you're weighing your options. What? And you know, when you put your shoulders up like this, it's like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Think. What do you think? Think. Think. Now, this is even sign language, at least ASL, American Sign Language. Think. And that can transpire over into TPR. I know. Yes, you know. So you use all your fingers like it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. No. Or think. Like you're tapping your brain. Think about when somebody taps on the table. You're tapping your brain. Think. And then if you have the facial expression to go with it, think. So hopefully this is helping you on how to tie in TPR. Now there's not like a list of I have to study these motions. It's really ways you can tweak vocabulary to tie into different motions. Like if you're talking about key, or turn. And then we all know up, down. And then if you want to go over, over, under, under, under. Yes, here, here, here. Me, you. There, there. Here, there. Yes. Okay. Is this helping you? And then, let's see, I'm trying to think of some other words that people have asked me. Then there's also, if you want them to, okay, this is a big one. If you want them to click on the test, a lot of students don't know to click. Now, you know, it's always easy. It's always easy to just hold up your mouse. If you have a mouse, say click, click, click. Now, sometimes they get it. Then you'll get the students, and it all boils down to comprehension. Just because you are doing the very best you can in TPR and showing, modeling, you know, whatever, it still boils down to comprehension. Some people, in general, their comprehension level is high. Some people comprehend very low. Like, it takes them a minute. That's any language. Native language, whatever language. Some people comprehend low. Some people catch on real quick. So you'll get some that understand when you go, click. Which one? Can you click? They'll get that. Then you'll get the ones that show you their mouth. They're like, if they don't have a mouse because they're working on their tablet, or Lord forbid, I don't think they can even take an assessment on their phone, because two of my students told me it didn't work. They were on a cell phone and it didn't work. But if they're on a tablet or something where they don't have a mouse, then you have to say, okay, you touch. Which one? Tell them to use their finger and touch. Touch. Which one? Now, this is one of those times where busting out the whiteboard to give them the options and tell them to touch, show them, that might be necessary. So that's a little step further than TPR. So TPR isn't going to solve everything, but it sure does help. And then there's your good old-fashioned verbs and adjectives. So if you're talking about hot, whew, hot, or tired, sleep, good morning. I love to use this one for good morning, or good night, or for sleep. And then wake up. I like to do this for wake up, because your eyes are open, everything's popping up. Wake up. So there's lessons in there where you talk about good night, wake up, and they laugh, because it's normally the younger ones that are taking those level courses. And so we talk about wake up. Okay, good. Good morning. Good morning. And then, you know, there's eat. And then drink. Now, for hungry, I go, I'm hungry. Hungry. Or, for yummy. And then for thirsty, thirsty. Thirsty. And I think that's thirsty in sign language. I know this is hungry in sign language, but that probably would mean absolutely nothing for TPR. But I go thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. And this means water. Water in ASL sign language. You guys don't need to remember these signs. I'm just telling you how I kind of mix up sign language with using TPR. So I might say water, water, water. water. Or just drink. And then we just say water, juice, whatever. Let's see, what else? And then we say fight. And then you guys know the emotions for sad, happy, smile, smile. So this is, I use, you know how when you draw the smiley face, I use my finger. Smile, happy, happy, sad, crying, cry, cry, cry. And so they say cry. And so then you'll get to the point, if you're doing it right, and they're at a level where they can understand, you get to a point where you circle the word, because you already know the vocabulary. You circle, underline the word, and you show them. Crying. Happy. Smile. Sad. Face. So that's what I do. I go like this and circle my face. Face. And I do like this for cute. That's just me. Cute. Or cute. So, I mean, whatever you want to do for cute. Or handsome. Handsome. Cool. And you know, that's the cool, like, yeah, cool. And then there's the cool, like, yeah, cool, cool. Like the temperature cool. So however you want to do that. Hopefully this is giving you ideas on how you can act out verbs. You can act out adjectives. Like, bleh, bleh. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like. Or yucky. Yucky. Those are ways I act that out. And ow. Owie. Ow. Ow. And then when they see you do it, because you're associating it with the word. Now, what a lot of people do when they're just trying to just throw TPR in there to show that I'm doing TPR, they just kind of throw it out there while they're talking. So, like, for example, if you have a mentor session, there's some words such as hug. And so they say, yes, catch a bug, give them a hug, and then you let them go. Now, you're talking, you're doing the motions. The kid is probably trying to read at the same time. You did it very brief. You didn't really connect it with the vocabulary. You just did it at the same time you said it and then just carried on. But when you take pause and have them actually do it. Hug. 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 Yes, yes. Hug. Okay, you show me hug. Yes, hug. Good. Okay, catch. Oh, catch. And I try to assess to see if they know catch. Like, catch. Catch. Oh, catch. And that's how you can catch. Take pause and work with them with that vocabulary, and that shows TPR. When you're, explaining vocabulary or concepts. Now, if you're having them repeat after you, of course, they don't have to go. They don't have to do that. So you'd have to know, what is the purpose of using TPR in a lesson? What is the purpose of it? Then when you know what the purpose of it is, and you attach meaning to it, then it'll flow. It would just flow like the water. Like, it makes me think of Pocahontas for some reason. Have you ever seen the moonlight? I don't know. If you have any other requests with TPR, I mean, I didn't go behind like the research of it or the science behind it, because obviously if you're watching this video, you just want to know how to be good at it, how to excel at it. How can you incorporate TPR? So this was a little bit of a longer video, a little more detail, just to give you some TPR taste and insight. And so some more videos are coming. Anything that you want to see on my channel to help you guys, you know, like we just grow together. I'm still learning things, and when I learn new things, I share it with you guys. So we're still growing together. So anything that you wanted me to kind of shed some light on my channel, then drop it down. Drop it down. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to get notifications, then ding, 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 hit the bell. And I will be having some more videos. So stay tuned. And as always, TTF in.